Hello out there in TV land, I'm Carter Hollingsworth and this is ChiefTV Update News. The whole crew is right here with me in the studio, room 241 at Kickapoo High School in Southwest Missouri. Now let me introduce you to another high school news expert, Chris Huffman.
Thanks Carter, excited to be here. What's up, world? I'm here to tell you about what's happening this week around our little school. So get ready, Pooh Crew, here it comes. First up, those who are interested in enlisting in the armed forces after high school, stop by and see Miss Bricker in the main office to get signed up for the ASVAB test. That entrance exam takes place here on Thursday, April 10th. In other helpful Kickapoo news, the Cox Medical Care Van will be here on Wednesday, April 16th from 9 to 2 to provide sports physicals and shots for students who have signed up. Get the signed parent form to the school nurse by Monday, April 14th. And now, Chiefs, some academic opportunities. ACT math practice coaching sessions will be available every day after school in the library classroom with Mr. Evans from 3:30 to 4:30 until April 15th. So get extra help, ACT testers. Also, are you interested in having a fun-filled day of science? Pitt State Science Day will be here April 24th, and we want you. Please talk with any science teacher or go see Coach Drain or Coach Adams about this legendary experience. And now, let's talk about senior news. Commencement speaker tryouts will be April 17th, and all interested can pick up a packet in the Counseling Center now. Speaking of April 17th, it's a big day for the seniors. There will be an all-class meeting on Thursday, April 27th, during Chief time to discuss crucial info on end-of-the-year activities and deadlines. Also, Jostens will be here on that day during lunch to distribute cap and gowns. You must have a cap and gown to walk at graduation. That's all for Kickapoo news. Now let's slide over to Carter with some Chiefs sports news.
Hey Kickapoo, there are tons of great sports to watch this week, so let's jump right into the lineup. On Monday, April 9th, a JV and varsity boys tennis team take on Bolivar right across the street at Galen Waters Tennis Complex starting at 4 p.m. Speaking of Bolivar teams, the Golf Kickapoo boys team competes in the Bolivar Invitational at the Silo Ridge Country Club all day Monday. The freshman and JV track teams head to Nixa for the quad meet starting at 4 p.m. and freshman baseball hosts Carthage in a header right here at Kickapoo starting at 4:30. On Tuesday, there's no school, but plenty of sports are being played. The boys tennis team take on Lighthouse School at Gillen Waters at 4 p.m. while the girls soccer team hosts Carthage starting at 5 here at the Kickapoo soccer field. On Wednesday, the varsity and JV baseball teams welcome Joplin for games starting at 4:30, while the freshman team travels to Joplin for a doubleheader at 5 o'clock. As you can see, you've got tons of sports this week where you can cheer on your Chiefs, so do it, Kickapoo. Well, that's all for me today. Now let's watch a great ChiefTV video.
Do you want to do that? With these tips and drills, you will be in no time. To make sure you're doing this safely, make sure your body is all stretched out and ready to go. Let's start off with the drill. First, you're going to grab a mat like this, and you're going to practice sitting and swinging and jumping back. Once you feel comfortable with this drill, you're going to grab a spotter and you're going to go to the trampoline. Now you're going to go to the trampoline and you're going to get someone trusted to spot you. First, you're going to do like you did in the drill, and you're going to sit back, swing your arms, and snap down. And you're going to do that multiple times until you feel comfortable doing it by yourself like this. No. Now that you feel comfortable doing it on the trampoline, let's move to the floor with your spotter. You're going to do the same exact thing you did on the trampoline, but just on the floor. Do this with the spot as many times as you feel until comfortable. And now you can do it by yourself. Hope these tips and tricks helped you. I'm Kennedy Alstrand, and this is ChiefTV.
Welcome back to the show, Kickapoo. I'm Nick Graver. You'll be hearing from me in a minute about some crazy gaming news, but first, let me introduce you to my guy, Luke Meyer. Hey Luke, what's going on in the world of technology this week?
Okay, so nearly all the students watching this show play some sort of video games, right? Well, I've got a big announcement for anyone who loves to pick up a remote controller or screen. Nintendo has officially unveiled details about the Switch 2, the successor to the original Nintendo Switch released way back in 2017. This new portable console has some much improved horsepower under the hood, making lots of gamers all over the world excited about the recent announcement. The Switch 2 features a larger 7.9-inch screen, which is much bigger than the original 6.2-inch screen, and it'll be in 1080p. The Switch 2 will support 4K output, however, when docked into your home TV. Memory has been increased to 256 gigabytes, up from the original's 32 gigabytes, and the Joy-Con controllers have been redesigned. The killer feature though? The Switch 2 will be backwards compatible with most original Switch games, and that's a huge plus for hardcore game collectors like us. Will this be the new item that makes you wish for Christmas in July? The Switch 2 is set to release on June 5th with a launch price of $450. Well, Chiefs, I'll certainly be bugging Santa early this year. That's all for tech news. Now let's hear from Nick with a gaming news update.
Chiefs, welcome to the tail end of the show. Let's talk about internet games and online fun. First up, we all think we can detect when we're talking to an AI bot, am I right? Well, now you can prove that skill by searching online for humanOrNot.ai. This clever little app, available right now for free on any browser, allows all who connect to have an anonymous, text-only conversation with either a random AI bot or a real-life human. After a couple of minutes of back and forth, your task is to guess if you are truly talking to a soft, squishy, real-life person or software. I earned 5 correct guesses out of all 7 and can tell you this challenge is truly addictive, so get to it, Kickapoo. In other gaming news this week, console fans around the world are crying now that Nintendo has announced their games will cost between $80 and $100 starting this year. This confidence from Japanese gaming kingdom brings more worries to the gaming world, who are already in fear of the price tag for Grand Theft Auto 6. Though its final price has been rumored to be over $100, you and I both know you're going to buy it. So start saving your money for the gaming gods now, Chiefs. Well, that's all for today, guys. I'm Nick Graver, and on behalf of the entire ChiefTV Update News crew, Luke, Carter, Christopher, with backstage direction from Michael G and Talon B, we're out of here. Thanks for watching.